who's the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Mahima Singh, who's the spokesperson of the Congress Party, Sanjay Kumar, who's the director CSDS, Mr. Ghanshyam Tiwari, who's the national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Many thanks to you, Mahima, and the gentlemen for joining in. If I could begin with you, Tuhin, how do you in fact put this into perspective, the char so par, as we all know that no two elections are the same. This is indeed going to be a challenging one this time around as well, considering the Election Commission has already thrown in those figures which show a clear dip in voter turnout. What is in fact explaining that confidence of the Home Minister today?
Well, good evening, Akansha. Good evening, everybody. If there has been a marginal dip in voting percentage, that is only because, the other side, there is no competition on the other side. And every sensible voter or anybody who has followed politics closely knows that the result of these elections is a foregone conclusion. Now, there are at least half a dozen states where the BJP is going to, BJP is going to come up with more seats than before. That includes Tamil Nadu, where we presently have a zero figure. We would come up with anywhere between 4 to 6 seats. That includes Kerala, where we are expecting 2 to 3 seats. That includes Bengal, where our tally is likely to go up from 18 to, as high as 30. That includes Uttar Pradesh, where we are likely to go up from 64 to above 75, and potentially, as the Honorable Home Minister say, a clean sweep, because that explains why both Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi are shying away from contesting from their erstwhile family bastion. So imagine if Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi are scared to contest from Uttar Pradesh, what is the morale of the opposition? So, I think there are 6 states in all that, and that also includes Odisha, by the way. So I think, we are very much on course for 400 seats with our alliance partners, and, the opposition, they're coming up with desperate pleas for vote jihad to ensure that, at least the minority votes get consolidated in their favor. But I think overall, we don't need to emphasize this. Our campaign has gone on very well, and we are on course for 400 seats plus.
All right, let's talk about a state like Maharashtra, where also the Home Minister has in fact exuded confidence. Mahima Singh, if I could bring you in on that aspect, because political pundits are talking about how Maharashtra could also prove to be a very tricky turf when it comes to especially the Marathwada region. We've seen a very complicated sort of caste dynamics over there. We've also seen how protests have been taking place as far as the Maratha reservation is concerned. How do you place the BJP and its own alliance in Maharashtra at the moment?
Jai Hind. In fact, at the very outset, Akanksha, I am prompted to reiterate Munir Niazi when he says, "Kisi ko apne amal ke hisab kya dete? Sawal sare galat the, jawab kya dete?" You see, the nature of questions determines the answers for sure. And we watched Narendra Modi's interview, the Prime Minister interview on your network. Today we are hearing the Home Minister. You're asking me about Maharashtra, but the BJP and the Home Minister and the Prime Minister seem to be in total ignorance of the Kshatriya protests against the BJP, the Maratha protests against the BJP.
Mahima, our job is to raise questions. All the pertinent questions. No, but you cannot hurl wrong accusations. Mahima, I request you to abstain from hurling wrong accusations. As a journalist, everyone has done their jobs in posing the right questions. Please go ahead.
Akanksha, allow me to complete my thought. Please respect my opportunity.
No, but you cannot disrespect the questions that have been posed.
If you have invited me to your show, give me an uninterrupted opportunity like you gave to the ruling party.
Absolutely, but I would appreciate if you abstain from disrespecting the questions and the journalists.
I will not. I will call a spade because the country is seeing it for that. Allow me to have my opinion. You have invited me on your show. You have invited the Congress party and given us an opportunity. Please do justice with your own stance. Now let me say that you see the BJP in Tamil Nadu, the BJP spokesperson was speaking. They have attacked the federalism there. Ladakh, we have seen the protests. J&K, they have not held an election for nearly a decade now. You were talking about Marathas. Marathas are protesting against the BJP. Kshatriyas are protesting against the BJP. Then where are they so confident from that they are getting 400 seats? Because from West Bengal, we are hearing reports of EVMs going missing. We are hearing of discrepancies in elections. Manipur already saw a repoll. So the BJP is fiddling with the whole process, putting the election commission under the scanner today, when the data comes out days after the elections actually took place, which is a first in the history. Today, the BJP beats the drums about digitization of the whole process. If there is Digital India, you tell me it takes just 1 hour to put all the algorithms
All right,
together
if I could bring in Tuhin.
bring out the data.
All right, I've given you time to speak, Tuhin. I'd like you to respond to that, because clearly what Mahima is saying goes on to establish that the 400 par target can only be achieved if there is tampering of the